Last June, I wrote to Minister Donnelly's predecessor, pointing out that Portiuncula Hospital in Banlasloe was in a desperate situation because it had lost 10% of its acute hospital's bed capacity due to COVID-19 reconfiguration. The hospital took a very proactive approach in relation to it and forwarded two very specific proposals to the HSE. The first was to develop two separate modular buildings, one for the Accident and Emergency Department that would segregate COVID and non-COVID patients. The second modular building was to take the outpatient department out of the acute hospital and convert the old outpatient department into 13 single rooms. Currently, Portiuncula Hospital is one of the biggest acute hospitals servicing the Midlands, has only 13 single rooms, and to compound that, it is down by 10% in terms of its bed capacity. While funding has been forthcoming for the modular building for the outpatient department, no refurbishment work has taken place of the old outpatient department, and no funding has been provided for the second modular building for the Accident and Emergency Department. As a result of that, the hospital is operating at 10% below its capacity today with just 13 single rooms, and is not in a position to manage the pandemic and the day-to-day challenges that it is currently facing. 36 days ago here in the House, I asked the Minister for Health, will funding be provided to expedite the refurbishment of the old outpatient department? I also asked him, would he provide funding to ensure that we had a modular building to deal with the unacceptable situation we are currently experiencing within the Accident and Emergency Department. On the 13th of January, the Minister said to me that he would revert back to me with the response with regard to that. I'm still waiting on that response, and over 130 patients in Portiuncula have waited on trolleys overnight since the Minister gave me that response. Can I have a response today as to what is happening in Portiuncula?
Thank you, Minister. Thank you, Cahill. Portiuncula Hospital Banlasloe, it's an acute hospital and a maternity hospital that delivers a patient-centred, quality-driven, focused service and provides a wide range of diagnostics and support services. The hospital's catchment area includes patients residing in East Galway, Roscommon, Midlands and Mid-Western areas. As part of the winter 2020 plan, additional space will be provided at Portiuncula University Hospital with a prefab modular building for segregation, which will provide an immediate solution for emergency department streaming for winter 2020 at the hospital. The modular building proposed will provide for 14 temporary COVID-19 ED minor injuries treatment assessment rooms with associated support facilities. The unit will have a residual value for the displacement of outpatient accommodation after the COVID-19 emergency. The construction works to the modular building at Portiuncula University Hospital will be complete by the end of the first week of March 2021. The hospital will commission the building for occupation of the outpatient department the week ending 12th of March 2021, and it is expected that the modular building will operate as OPD from Monday the 15th of March. The HSE has advised that it is intended to advertise for contractors for the construction of the 50-bed ward block at Portiuncula University Hospital in Q1 2021, with a view to commencing works in summer 2021, subject to the availability of funding.
Minister, I thank you for your response and providing at least some clarity in relation to it, but we still won't have additional bed capacity as a result of that, and I'd ask you to take this back to your senior minister.